is your entire digital life hanging by a literal thread. What humans found resting on the ocean floor defies logic. These cables are thinner than a pencil, yet carry everything. Yes, sharks actually snack on our precious global internet cables. Imagine stacking 10 school buses on a single postage stamp. The secret is simple. Light pulses travel through pure glass. Without these, your messages would simply vanish into thin air. Actually, heavy ship anchors are way worse than hungry sharks. Engineers armor these cables with steel to survive the chaos. Ready to see what happens when the connection finally snaps? Your emails travel through glass thinner than a human hair. These cables are the only reason you can stream anything. Imagine stacking 10 heavy school buses on one postage stamp. Engineers wrap these delicate lines in thick, protective steel layers. Surprisingly, sharks occasionally mistake these cables for giant, tasty snacks. Dragging ship anchors are far more dangerous than any shark. Specialized ships must haul these lines up for emergency surgery. Technicians reseal glass strands with absolute, breath-holding, surgical precision. These cables carry high voltage to power the repeaters inside. Without these hidden lines, your digital life simply goes dark. Your cat video travels through thousands of miles of glass. These cables are barely thicker than a standard garden hose. Sharks sometimes mistake these cables for a tasty, electric snack. Steel armor protects the glass from crushing deep ocean pressure. Imagine the weight of a skyscraper pressing on your finger. Repeaters amplify light signals, so they reach the other side. Heavy ship anchors are far more dangerous than any shark. It is basically a giant game of operation, but underwater. Repair ships spend months hunting for one tiny, snapped wire. Wait until you see how they pull them back up. Imagine stacking 10 heavy school buses on one tiny postage stamp. Inside these cables, hair-thin glass strands carry our entire world. Engineers wrap them in steel wire because sharks get hungry. Yes, sharks actually try to chew through these massive cables. Underwater landslides can snap a cable like a dry twig. Repair ships must grab these wires from miles below us. Technicians rebond the glass with surgical precision on deck. Thousands of miles of cable snake across the dark floor. You would be shocked how easily this network could fail. Imagine balancing a heavy school bus on one human thumb. Inside these thick steel shells hides glass thinner than hair. We push light through glass to move your cat videos. Sometimes sharks mistake these cables for a tasty, buzzing snack. Engineers wrap them in steel to stop those hungry predators. A ship anchor is far more dangerous than any shark. One snagged anchor can isolate an entire country overnight. Really. Remote robots must perform underwater surgery to fix these lines. That detail becomes important later. Your cat videos travel through hair-thin glass under oceans. These cables survive pressure that would turn you into paste. Several layers of steel wire keep the signal perfectly safe. Sometimes, sharks mistake the electrical field for a tasty snack. Data moves as light pulses, not electricity, across the globe. Hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to get updates. Engineers use specialized grapples to hoist broken lines back up. They weld the glass fibers together with microscopic, laser precision. Check the next episode to see where cables go next. Your connection relies on glass strands thinner than human hair. Lasers pulse data at light speed across vast ocean basins. Steel armor protects these fragile strands from crushing deep pressure. Surprisingly, these cables often just sit on the muddy floor. They act as the vital arteries for every global transaction. Satellites are too slow for your massive daily data needs. The entire internet is literally held by these submerged wires. Engineers map the safest routes through jagged underwater mountain ranges. Wait until you see what happens when these cables break. Your cat video travels through hair-thin glass under the ocean. Imagine balancing a heavy school bus on a postage stamp. Sharks sometimes mistake the electric hum for tasty prey snacks. Engineers wrap these delicate lines in thick steel protective layers. Fixing a broken line is like performing surgery in space. Most of our global traffic flows through these hidden paths. We are constantly building more to keep the world talking. It is a complex dance between human tech and nature. The evidence points to a much deeper story.